Hello, it is 2 o'clock on Saturday the 13th of February, and 2 days ago, very exciting, met with my surgeon. It went very well. I was very nervous. A couple weeks prior, all of my friends and family were probably sick of me speaking about it, sick of hearing about it, and worried about, not losing enough weight, and if I gained any, and if I was really doing everything possible to be able to be in good standing to get approved for the surgery. And so drove to Bangor. It was about an hour and 10-minute drive, which was very long because I was just very anxious, and my mother and father came with me, and we went in and we sat down, and before we got in the office itself, they, sign you in and everything and make sure you got your insurance card with you and all that jazz. And so we get there and go to the scale. So, and take everything that I could possibly get off without being inappropriate. So everything that I could get off, and went pee like 4 times before, and made sure I didn't eat, made sure I didn't drink anything before I went, and it was just to, really have a good accurate reading. Come to find out, I had gained a little bit of weight about a week and a half ago, and that scared me. I went to a friend's house, and I had gained like 6 pounds. And I was like, oh goodness, what am I going to do now? So I lost 7.5 pounds in 1 week. I was determined. I cut out all the sugars and the starches, and so no bread, no pasta, no sugar. Very careful, lots of protein, no red meat, so no like really high fat, high calorie anything. And just went with that, drank a ton of water, and it worked. So I was down below, I was 1.5 pounds below where I was my last weigh-in, which was, oh goodness, this is February, probably sometime before Christmas. So that was my last weigh-in, was 306, and 306.4, and when I went up there I was 305.4, so I was under where I knew was the safe zone, but I also weighed 312 like a week and a half ago. So I know that I had done some pretty serious work. So damage control was done. I get weighed, get in there, have to get in my gown and wait for the doctor, which was kind of nerve-wracking still. Very good conversation. He's incredibly intelligent, soft-spoken, which kind of doesn't combine with my personality, but I was like, okay, yeah, well, we can do this. I just listened to him. I was very attentive. I wanted to make sure that he realized I knew everything that he was saying was important. Asked my questions, my parents asked theirs questions, and yeah, it was like 15 minutes, so all of that waiting, and it was like a 20-minute appointment. So we got done with that, and I was just so incredibly excited because he was positive and was like, you don't have any of the health issues that you could have, and was just a very genuine guy. Does a lot of surgeries, I think 2 a day is what I've been hearing. And I feel confident. I asked all the questions that I needed to ask. I still think I'm going to bring mouth spray with me. He said that I would have like swabs or something, and I'm like, okay, that's fine, but I've heard, the dry mouth horror stories that people have been saying on here on YouTube that I've seen, and so I was like, I think I'm still going to bring mouth spray. As long as there's no sugar in it, I should be fine. And sugar-free popsicles. A lot of my friends have been saying that was the way to go, was the popsicles, because you just can't have anything, and all you want to do is just like guzzle water, and obviously we can't do that. So got cleared just fine. He said I was an excellent candidate for the surgery, explained to me expectations and how long I was going to be in the hospital, and just the everyday general stuff that that he tells people, but again was personal and personalized, so it was good. So the big question now is, how long is it going to take for insurance? Because I have no idea. For my friend, I know I've mentioned her name's Tara. Shout out to you, Tara. And her Paige, actually her and her husband both got the surgery, and they have been incredible sources of encouragement to me. I probably would not have been able to be approved by my surgeon if it wasn't for her, simply because she kind of put a fire under me and told me what I needed to cut out and what I needed to put in my diet and what she did prior to her surgery, so thank God I have her. Her husband and her both are doing wonderful, and their page, it's Tara and Eric, so Tara Nderic. So they did the page together. But at any rate, her insurance took a week to come back as being approved. So we have a doctor, an insurance company that's a preferred provider with the hospital that we both chose to go with. So I'm hoping that I'm the same, and that, you know, in a week or week and a half I hear back from them and they say, okay, you're approved, you know, no questions asked, and I'll be good to go. My computer just hibernated. And then from there, I have to wait for a surgery date. So of course I will be right up on here once I get a surgery date. It's kind of real now. Like, I've been going through the motions and watching, just recently being very careful about what I eat and all of that stuff, but it's real now. I'm really, really gonna do this, and it's gonna change my life forever. I can't even imagine how much it's going to change my life. There's so much that I want to do that I'm planning already, but I think along the way I'm going to have so many aha moments that I couldn't possibly be able to calculate right now. So that would be a good question to ask. Aha moments, what have you guys had for them? And one of the first that you had, maybe like wearing a certain pair of jeans, or shopping at a certain store, or just maybe the way you felt, like health-wise, feeling healthier and being able to maybe get up off the floor a little easier, or walking up a flight of stairs, or, you know, whatever you might have. And on top of that, you know, right after the surgery, what was it like for everyone? What was the hardest thing? And any advice that you might have to prepare me. I'm a creature of habit. I have my comfort zones that I don't like to be out of. I think sleeping on my stomach's going to be a big one. That's going to rock my world a little bit after surgery. So anything like that. I don't want this video to be too long, but if you guys have any advice, now that it's really real and it's really gonna happen, and I'm slowly preparing my life for it, and I may have a surgery date within 3 weeks. It's just, yeah, it's a huge change. My parents are, I don't know if I'd use the word excited, but they have heard it from the horse's mouth, from my surgeon, that, okay, she's eliminating the possibility that her life could be cut short because of these issues, that even though she doesn't have them now, that she may get them in the future. So they heard that, and I think that made them feel a little better. He has a good track record. He was very knowledgeable, and he, you know, point blank answered their questions. So yeah, I think I just need all of you, and I need the support of people that have already had the surgery, and things that you are just like, oh, I did not know, I didn't prepare for this, I didn't know this was going to happen, and it has happened. Like, anything that possibly I could have some, like, a heads up on. That would be great. That would be wonderful, so I'm not as terrified. But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go, and I hope to hear from you. I hear from a couple people pretty regularly, but I'd like to get to know a lot more of you. So don't be shy, send me videos or messages, of course, and I will message you back and stay in touch with you, and please do leave me comments. I love hearing from everyone, so I will talk to you soon. Bye.